We're going to go live in about 20 seconds. Anything goes with Bremer and Jones.
I know, but I don't even need a drink.
Wait, we got some Jim Beam and Fireball.
Steph's not here, right?
No, I tried her door. I know. How dare she? I think
I should be a water sponsor for your station.
That would be great.
I think you need some.
Whatever you need to do. Sure. I don't know. Let's give this a try.
You don't know what you're doing?
I don't know. Let's give
Is
it a
this
try.
new?
We're not even going to be able to hear anything goes. I'm so crazy. Woo! Woo! Welcome in.
We'll do anything.
21-6 to that. Oh, that could be fun.
Right?
Fun. I'll bring the microphone.
Let's do it. Let's do it Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
All right. Welcome in. Yes. That's how we'll sign out for now. I love it. All right. Welcome in. Anything goes with Bremer and Jones. She, of course, is Bremer. I, of course, would be Jones. And hey, look at this. There's Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Good to have you on, Janet.
She's great.
There's one of your dream home experts.
Oh,
Tracy.
hi.
Thanks. We were just in the green room talking about how exhausted Dawn is. And I said, man, I was just telling Mike the exact same thing. And, of course, our good friend Sally Santos. You want to talk about somebody who should be exhausted?
Seriously.
Hey, you know what? Let's just drive to Florida for the weekend. We'll catch a couple of quick little bands playing, and then we'll just drive back because we've got nothing else to do.
Then let's drive back. And then let's show up at an 8 o'clock meeting. Her husband comes to a meeting. They're at ribbon cutting ceremonies. They're having lunch.
Yeah.
They don't stop.
Why not? Yeah.
They don't stop.
No.
I'd like to have that energy.
I hate them. Let's be honest. I love them. They're great people.
Seriously.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so funny because it just seems like the universe. A lot of people I talk to are kind of exhausted, right? And it's just a lot of stuff going on out there. No, you look good,
right?
Yeah,
How's that?
Yeah.
Twins?
It's hot. Yeah, you look good.
Right, thanks.
So and everybody seems to be just exhausted, but at the same time, very blessed and humbled because when a lot of good things are happening to people that run in our circle.
Yes. I mean,
right?
Absolutely. I would say I could not be prouder of my networking group of friends who have become, what does it say?
Tim wins 500 at lunch.
I know. Seriously.
And then buys lunch.
He did.
Way to go.
It's a good thing to do. Take Tim Santos to lunch with a slot machine.
Slot machine, he'll win.
And he'll buy you lunch.
That's awesome.
Only if it's $5 burgers. So, which Gambler has on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, $5. Delicious.
Did not know that. Delicious. And they're ginormous burgers.
Yeah, they're great. I love
delicious
the food over
burgers.
there at the Gambler.
Gambler.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I will say, like the Santoses, they're winning trips. They're like trip after trip after trip. You know, I could not be more blessed with my business. My phone is constantly ringing. I was just saying to you that, you know, it's hard to complain about being exhausted when I'm blessed that I have such a great business, while there are other people who don't at this point. Or it's exhausting.
Truth.
However, I'm not a buyer's agent. And let me tell you, let's take a moment of silence for those buyer's agents.
So true.
For those of you who don't understand why I say that, let me make it very clear.
Yeah.
Buyer's agents,
it's ugly out there
buyer's agents may have one, let's just say you have one buyer.
Yep.
You might write 17 contracts
17
for that buyer, and they still don't get the house.
Yep.
It's exhausting.
And then it's a call at 10 at night. Hey, listen, one just came on the market. Let's go look at it.
Well, they're not even saying let's go look at it now.
Right now.
They're saying just write an offer.
Just write an offer.
Just write an offer.
So tough.
20,000 over asking. And then, you know, these buyer's agents, they're paying, you know, what is it, $700 a gallon for gas. So they're driving all over the place. They're writing contracts.
Yeah.
It's a rough time to be a buyer's agent right now.
It's just brutal. I mean, you've been in the business a long, long time. Have you ever seen such low inventory?
No, I haven't. And I will tell you, so I had 3 listing appointments today. Again, blessed.
Yeah.
I went to this house. This is a really good thing we should actually talk about, especially being in the mortgage business. So I had a client who called me who said, listen, it's a young couple. They just had a baby. The baby's 6 weeks old.
Oh, awesome.
They haven't paid a mortgage in September. He was in the trades. He's been laid off.
Yeah.
So they are short like 11 grand.
Yeah.
And he says, I don't know what to do. We need your help. Yeah. So I said, all right. So I went out there today. I pull up to their house. It's stunning. The house is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful color house, split level, updated, just gorgeous. And they said, we don't know what to do. So I said, all right, well, what do you want to do? Well, we want to try to, we don't want it to go into foreclosure. We are too young for this, but we don't know how to get above it. And we don't know. So maybe we'll need a short sale. So I said, all right, well, why don't you tell me what you owe? So they tell me they owe 184. And so I said, all right, well, let me go and see what I can sell the house for. So I call them back and I say, house 279. Does that sound great? We'll probably end up around 299. You walk away with about 75 grand. They almost pooped their pants, right? Yep. And so
lifesaver.
It's like, this could not be a better time for people who did the deferred payments, the forbearance program.
God, that was the worst anyway.
It was the worst. Yeah. But at that time you were grasping at straws. You didn't know what to do. The world was in shambles. Yeah. The world was ending. But it's so important, and I want to educate people as much as I can and get this message out there, is if you know somebody who is struggling and is behind on their mortgage and thinks that they have no choice but to foreclose, give them my number.
Yep.
They will probably end up profiting and walking away from that house with tons of assets, tons of equity. So anyway, so that was a blessing today. These people were like so thrilled.
And they don't need to buy right away. They can recoup, rest, catch their breath, hang on to that windfall of money. I mean, you're helping somebody walk away with 75 grand who's not working. That's like a year's salary.
Correct. And they're going to move in with their dad, and their dad is not doing well. So it's going to help their dad. They'll have some money. They have a nest egg.
That's like a year's salary.
It is a year's salary. And you know what? They bought their house 3 years ago, 214.
214. Yeah.
214. Yep. So it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time.
And the tough thing is, I mean, it's just, I wish we could laugh, but I'm tired to laugh.
I know.
It is a crazy time, and they're not the only. A lot of people are this way, and the way a lot of banks, a lot of lenders sold that forbearance was like a deferral on your car.
Correct.
You were thinking, okay, we're just going to put it on the end of the loan.
Correct.
No.
No. And, so many people are saying, well, my bank said I could do a forbearance for 3 months. And then the banks came out and added 3 more months. So you had
half a year.
And then they sent you a bill for $18,000 and said,
half of a year.
Give me that money now, and you have 65 days to do it, or we're taking your house. So it was a really, really scary time. I mean, I think if you remember, we were on the show, we were begging people not to take a forbearance. We said, please do not do it. It's not what you think it is. Do a loan modification.
Do something.
Something. So anyway.
So brutal.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on.
Hey,
here.
Steph. Look at her. And look at her and her business blowing up.
Steph Conley leaving the door locked to her office.
I know. I have no water.
Couldn't get a
no
drink,
water. Nothing to drink.
Anyway.
Let me drink some candle wax.
Just chew it. It's delicious. It is a good smelling candle, though.
It is. I mean, it's a little mapley.
I know. That's why I love it.
So don't worry, Steph. I'll be fine.
She'll get through it. I got some, but I brought it from home.
So anyway, we're talking about exhaustion.
Yeah.
So
it's a thing.
It is really a thing. And I don't know if it's right now that people are, because it's going into spring, the weather is, warm, and then it's cold, and then it's warm and it's cold. If it's the daylight savings time.
You know what? I think a lot of it is, especially and I always refer to kind of the circle that we run in, is people have been busting their ass a long time. They've been pulling the plow for a long, long time. They've been planting seeds, years and years and years. And now finally the crops are, start to pop up like, dang, boop, 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 boop. And you read all the books all the time, and you're like, oh, you are you make the average of the 5 people you hang out with, whatever. And you're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden you're like, man, this shit's really true.
It really is true.
It's coming. You're
it's
like,
really
what
true.
in the world? And so the interesting thing is then how do you balance it? Where do you balance it? I spend 30 hours plus a week at this station.
Mm-hmm.
I work 50 plus hours a week for the bank.
Mm-hmm.
I also coach my daughter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so as Alice and I are looking at our calendars and going, okay, when are we going to see each other? You know, we're having hallway sex, right?
At least you're having sex. I can't even go on a date because I'm too busy.
We walk by each other hall and say, fuck you, fuck you.
Somebody said to me the other day, how's it going? Hey, Fred.
Hey,
somebody said to me the other day, how's your dating life going? I said, dating life, where would I put it right now? Seriously. Shut up. we already talked about where the microphone went. But it's true. And for me, personally, let's be honest, I'm going into right now, from now until October, I am in my God help me season.
Yeah.
Plus, my son decided, because he's so wonderful, he decided to sign up for track. My 12-year-old son.
Oh, good for him. That's good.
It's great for him and all the practices and the driving and the track meets.
And you get so much help.
And you get so much help because I have such a great
helper.
Is it too young? What age is it too young to put your kid in an Uber? Is 12 too young
no,
to
I
say?
Don't think they can stay at home.
Right?
Yeah.
Just put them in an Uber and say, hope you come back.
Well, when I was a kid in Iowa, you could get a permit if you said you worked on the farm, so you could drive back and forth to school.
Okay, first of all,
12.
Yes, but that was 40 years ago.
I know.
Plus, you know what? I was telling my kids so we're going through memories in our basement. We're clearing out our basement because we're going to refinish our basement. So we're going through memories and we're all there this weekend. And my kids found a picture of me and my brother. So I was 9 and he was 11 and we were in Disney World by ourselves. 9 and 11.
Your mom and dad were like, hey,
this is 1970. This is 1980.
Yeah.
And we would go to the campground. And then they have a little boat that you take from the campground to Disney World. And me at 9 and my brother 11 went to Disney World by ourselves.
Be back for lunch.
I mean, but that's what happened back then.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, could do that.
We could do anything. Yeah. We went anywhere we wanted to. Could you imagine sending Lucy to Disney World by herself?
Oh God, no.
You'd never see.
I mean, Colette, she's a grown ass woman, right? She's 19, almost 20. She's going on spring break here on Friday with a friend and her family, and I'm still nervous. Like, whoa.
Okay, wait, I can top you. Yeah. So she's going with a friend and her family.
Yeah.
My 18-year-old son and 6 other 18-year-old boys are getting in their car Saturday, and they're driving to Florida.
Yeah. Well, they did that last year, didn't they?
No, they flew.
Oh, they flew.
They flew. Then they got to a grandpa's house where grandpa got them. Yeah. They stayed at grandpa's house. Now they're driving. I am going to poop my pants.
Yeah. Well, kids are stupid, though, too. So they'll probably have edibles and beer.
Okay, stop talking.
Like
what I told one of the boys yesterday, last night, we had our school board meeting, and it was the Illinois scholars.
Yeah.
We had 46 Illinois State scholars yesterday, proud to say.
That's awesome.
It's really great. So we were giving out their certificates, and a few of them are going with my son. And so one of the boys is really like top of his class, getting all the awards. He's one of the drivers. And I said, I have Life 360 on my son, so I can see how fast you're going. Watch it. 2, he gets arrested or doesn't come home safely, you will not get a diploma. Those are your options.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. You want to graduate high school? Bring my kid back. It's like ransom. Diploma for my kid.
Yeah, well, he runs with a good crowd. He's a good kid.
He does.
It's just all the other idiots out there.
Correct. And the driving and whatever. So it's I don't know how anybody can put up with their kids growing up. It's awful.
Well, it's weird. That's for sure.
It's awful.
It's weird. You know, I've got a couple mid-20 years, late 20 and mid-20 years, and it's weird.
Yeah. Well, you've done this.
Yeah.
This is my 18-year-old son.
That's number 1. Yeah. Well, number 2.
It's number 2, but my daughter was, part-time.
Right.
So it's crazy. Very worried.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. That wears you out too.
Yeah. So I'm exhausted about him. Yeah. So I'm going to.
What are you and the little guy doing?
We are leaving on Friday.
Yeah.
I told him he could go anywhere in the United States he wants to go. We're going to Kansas.
Kansas. What's in Kansas?
My friend Susie. Remember Susie?
Yeah. You're going back there.
We're going to see Susie.
He just wanted to go see her.
Well, no, he didn't want to go see her. He wanted to go to New York, but he really loves the Kansas City Chiefs. And so she happened to call when we were making our plans, and she said, "Oh, I'll take you on a tour of the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium."
Wow!
So we're going.
Sure.
Her stepson is the chef for the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's on fire. Like,
he said, "That's it."
Balls.
So we're going to Kansas. Yay me!
Yeah, but you're with your buddy.
I'm with my girlfriend. They have a chip addiction, the two of them.
Her husband's not going to screw it up this time.
He doesn't have anything to screw up this time. What does Steph say?
I don't know. Let's blow it up so we can see it. Gavin got approved for his apartment, and he is leaving me in 3 months.
Steph,
I mean, that is tough. I mean, when you're kicking your 6-year-old out. Oh wait, that's not Gavin. Sorry.
No, but it's her. It's been him and her.
Yeah,
you
forever.
know, like she's a young mom, so
hey,
they
Mom.
get up together. Okay. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Boobies in a few weeks.
There you go.
We're going to Boobies.
I don't.
Sure. You don't know what Boobies is?
I don't know.
Boobies is the best restaurant.
I don't know. I've never.
They
heard
have great skirt steaks. We're gonna get skirt steak and fries
Boobies.
at Boobies.
I've never heard of it.
And you would go there.
Where
You'd be
is
a frequent. I think it's in. Is it in Des Plaines? Where is it, Linda?
I don't know.
Where's Boobies?
I've never heard of it. Boobies.
Boobies is the best.
But normally.
I mean, I will tell you from experience.
Yeah, that's right.
Boobies are a pain in the ass.
Or the back. Absolutely. The lower back is in there. Yeah. So crazy times. A lot of weird things happen. I just think the universe is tired too. To be honest, I think everybody's just like, oh God, I'm just done with it all.
I want to know what it is. Oh, it's in Niles. Close enough. Des Plaines, Niles.
Sure,
They're right
Des
there.
Plaines,
Kissing
Niles.
cousins.
Never drive too far for good boobies.
And Boobies is the best. Linda, tell him how great Boobies is.
I've never eaten at the establishment.
I don't even know. Do you know why it's named Boobies? I don't know.
I've never heard of it until you just brought it up.
Seriously? I'm going to show you.
No, I've never heard of it until you brought it up.
I don't know why. I think it's their last name. If I'm not
Maybe.
mistaken, it's their last name.
I don't know.
Boobies in Niles.
What does Steph say? She says it's in Niles off of Milwaukee.
Yes, but why is it named that?
I don't know.
All right, whatever.
Boobies, if you're listening out there, feel free.
Boobies.
Oh, it is. If you're out there listening, feel free to send a check to 216 to that. Just go to our website and you can send it right in. Never lived until you had boobies.
See, that's we
praise
should put
Jesus.
We should put that on a T-shirt.
That should be a 21 to 6.
I should wear that as a T-shirt.
Yeah,
I want that T-shirt made.
You've had boobies.
Never lived until you had boobies, and put it on.
The
my
owner's
shirt.
first name is Booney.
Booney
is Booby.
Oh,
so it's like,
that must be a nickname.
It's gotta be.
Is she got a bigger rack than me?
You don't name your daughter or son Booby.
My father probably would have.
Maybe
he would have. That's hilarious. Yeah. So what are you doing for spring break?
We just got carpet laid in the house.
Got it. What color did you go with?
It's kind of a salt and peppery. It's a frisé. It's stain resistant because we've got a couple dogs.
Where'd you get it from?
588-2300
Empire.
Yeah. So we shopped around. That was the best deal. They gave us the best. Came in, did a great job. Cannot complain.
That's great. So they can send you your check.
Yep. Again, Empire, feel free.
Yeah. So that's great. What else have you done to the house?
Let's see. So new carpeting, put new flooring in the dining. We've just got done painting the dining. So now Alice she's like, well, we'll wait till school's out to start painting. She's starting to go to work on it.
That's really great.
Making this her
place.
Are
you doing your DIY projects?
Yeah, Tom O'Deal. Yeah, we do it all.
You do?
Yeah, we do everything.
I don't do any of it.
I didn't lay the floor, right? Because we want that done right. But yeah, I'm not allowed to paint. I'll do all the trim work. I do all the woodworking, things like that. She designs it. So we're like Chip and JoJo. She's JoJo. I'd be more Chippish.
That's great.
But I'm not allowed to paint because I'm not a good painter.
Got it. Does it feel like it's home yet?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And now, I mean, and of course, it's so interesting, right? And I'm telling you something that you already know, but even just putting new carpet in, you're like, oh, it changes the whole look of the place. And then you're like, the walls weren't bad. They're horrible now. You got the new carpet.
I mean, that's what happened to me. I started, I bought my house. I didn't like the bathroom. Then I didn't like the closet.
Right.
then the bedroom.
Yeah.
Then all the bedrooms.
Yeah.
Now I have a whole new house.
So now so the big thing with me, like if you like Mike, the Dream Home Experts, he's renovated a space on his property that is a total man cave, and then he turned it into the studio. So that's where Slipstream Studios now, Quiet Cool Studios is at, and it always freaks people out because you first question like, what are we doing here in this neighborhood? And then you walk in, you're like, holy shit, this is badass, right? So my man space is outside. I love being outside, not in the winter, hate it. But so like we set up where our picnic table, I made a big 8-foot country picnic table last year. I still got to make the seats this year, but now we've laid out where the outdoor kitchen is going to go, and then I'll do all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. It'll have a bar. It'll have a.
I will walk over.
Yeah. It'll be cool.
It's so great. We should ask people what's the best home project you've done this year? Because let's be honest, everybody's done a project.
I could live in your bathroom. She says it's amazing.
Oh, Sally's. Yeah, my bathroom is pretty amazing. Thanks, Sally. I have to say that's true. My bathroom is. I do not. I actually have a portable one.
Well,
one that you take off.
Hey, Mike Krejci, you're listening out there. We need to hook this lady up with a bidet. I mean, he's got. It's heated. It's different colors.
Hey, Mike, call me.
It washes you and then blows you dry.
So do you sit on it often?
I do every time. I try not to poop for a couple of days. So when I go there, I'm just like, oh.
I have heard that I want one.
I really don't know.
I have heard.
Truly, and ask Bear if Bear's listening. I truly don't know how this long in America people have lived without.
Yeah, it's funny. I have one of those that's on the seats, but I don't ever really use it.
Yeah.
But I would like a bidet toilet.
No, this is the.
Sally's right. My bathroom is my favorite room in the house. Well, it gives my new living room is a close second.
Yeah, well, yeah.
My living room is a close second. I will say, I was talking to somebody today and I said, it's interesting when you find a shell of a house that you love. And this is really great. What I tell all my clients too. Don't look past the cosmetics, look past everything. You find a house that you like the outside, you like the location. Yeah. You can make it whatever you want. You walk into my house, you would never know my house looks like that on the inside. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean now my outside looks pretty good.
It's amazing what it looks like in the trailer park.
I just am almost done with my siding. They did my roof on Monday of last week.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting new siding.
Did you go with vinyl or did you go with aluminum or
vinyl? Vinyl siding. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's like
new color.
It's all new color. So I went to like a deep blue.
Oh, beautiful.
And white trim, white wrapping. They're gonna even wrap my pillars white.
Yeah, nice.
It's gonna look nice.
Yeah, that'll look sharp.
It's gonna look really sharp. So I'm obsessed. So and then I have nothing else.
So you've lived there for how long?
Since June of 2018.
So almost 4 years.
But I bought it. I rented it first. Right. So I bought it in December of 20.
So every time you drive up into the driveway, do you just go, man, this is nice.
I do. I love my house. I love my house. Yeah. My kids and I lived in my ex-husband, my kids and I, we lived in a house for 18 years. None of us care about that house. None of us miss that house. Yeah. It's the weirdest thing. And it's crazy to me how I don't have any love for that house.
Yeah. So we just moved in December, of course, and our house was 1,400 square foot ranch, right? And it was great. We lived there for 18 years, and we thought the world of it. It worked for us, right? It was 1.5 bath. We had 6 people in the house rolling. People are like, "How you do it with showers?" You all don't take it at the same time. You just in and out and let's go, right? And now we live in this house, which is 1.5 times the size or whatever. And literally, I just sit here and go, this is so nice. How did I live 18 years?
How many bathrooms do you have now?
2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That full bath makes a difference.
Yeah.
I am listing a house. I will tell you guys, if you know anybody who's looking for a house in the 600 range, I am listing a house tomorrow. It is 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bath.
Mm-hmm.
Every bedroom gets a full bath. Every bedroom has a full bath.
Wow. That's impressive.
Plus an extra bath in the hallway.
That's impressive.
Right?
You can always call Gold Shield Service for all your bidet toilet seats. Call 847-376-8094. Set up an appointment to go over the options.
They sell bidets now?
You betcha. They have a plumbing. They have a plumbing.
Yes,
thing.
I knew they
Mike
had a
is
plumbing
in charge
section
of that.
now.
He owns that. So yeah. So see, he'll hook you up. That's the bottom line. You too, Sally. Ours is carpet. Your bidet is carpet?
No.
Wait, what?
She got new carpet this year, and they love it.
In the bedrooms. It's
in the bedrooms, and they love it.
All the.
You know what else she has that's great? Tim did a backsplash in her house.
Mm-hmm.
That is really great.
I haven't seen it.
It's a really great backsplash, and it's something about that backsplash that makes her kitchen really pop.
Really pop.
Yeah. She's got an adorable house.
Yeah, Alice and I do everything. I mean, we don't. We've learned not to do plumbing. That's my stuff.
Let's talk about backhoes.
Right. We've learned not to do plumbing. But yeah, I mean, when you got great friends like Mike and whatnot, he's family. So if we can twist his arm to come up and hang with us.
I don't know, Mike. He's only come on the show once, and then I think we scared him, or I scared him, because he's really one of your best friends. So
yeah, he is.
I scared him. Thanks, Mike.
He's really a brother. Really.
He's a brother from another mother.
Yeah, it's really. It's crazy.
Really.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Which is awesome.
Maybe he should come on the show then.
Well, he could.
He's too busy.
He's busy
running a plumbing business.
Yes, well, he's very busy getting that off the ground. And again, he's another one of those guys. Just you pulled the plow for so long, and now it's happening. And it's just like everything's popping up, and it's cool. But at the same time, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy time. All right, I want to change. I've been wanting to ask you your conspiracy, unless because I'm so busy today.
Let's see.
I don't know if anything came out on the news about it, but the plane in China.
Yeah, that went down.
Yes,
I haven't really heard.
But did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
Does anybody know if they updated anything today?
Why? What?
The plane literally goes like this.
Nosedive. Yeah.
And so I was reading yesterday, and they said that you would have to, unless it's a gross mishap, some sort of a malfunction, you literally have to push down to make it go like that.
Yeah.
So I'm been just curious.
Well, a lot of those Boeing's having some problems, but a lot of those Boeing's too, a lot of the big planes like that now basically run on computers, right? So the pilots don't do too much piloting anymore unless something happens.
I don't know. Did anybody? Yeah. Oh, there's some stuff. What did Sally say? I get the what?
I get the appeal of a bidet, but when do you do after your butt's all wet? Wipe with a towel, or you can't use toilet paper. No, it's if you get a good one, it's got a little air dryer.
Who wants? I don't want any. Is it hot air?
Yeah, it's warm air. Oh, yes, you do.
Air dry?
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Trust me. You're just like, oh.
All right. What does Mike say?
This is wonderful. Love you guys. I need to roll. I definitely will be up for a show.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
And Linda, did you see the video of the red Chevy truck in the tornado in Texas yesterday?
No.
What happened?
Oh man, can we watch it?
What had happened? Well, if you talk, I can.
I'll talk. You find it.
I'll see if I can find it.
All right. So, what I'm looking for is people who are our listeners need to tell me if there's any theories or anything that came up about China. Oh, is that it?
I don't know.
Well, it says 6 hours ago. All right, we're gonna watch it. Can you put it on it?
So is it a dash cam?
Well, she's not. She can't hear. You can't hear her.
Yeah, she can hear it.
Well, she can't. You can't hear her.
She can answer.
Video, right there, bottom. Video shows Chevy truck. All right.
This one?
I don't know. I'm assuming so.
Whoa.
Well, that's the hello. Why are you showing tits?
They don't see that. Only you do.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
All right. Where are you going?
Let me go back. Let me find it.
Go to the bottom one, right there.
This one?
Right there. Nope. To the left. To the left. To the left. There
Video
you go.
shows truck get flipped over.
This must be what she's talking about. Can
we
share it with our audience? All right, do that.
Watch the Silverado get tossed around.
Okay, press play.
All right. Well,
can you share it with the group?
I will, but just you gotta let me get there, woman.
My God, you're so slow.
What's happening here? I'm not laughing about the tornado. I'm laughing about the butt drive. It is. It's a nice, gentle.
Oh my God! Stop doing that. What does it say?
It flipped on its side and rolled
Shut
and landed
up.
back on its tires, and a teenager
Okay,
drove
play
off.
that. We're gonna put it
Let's
on.
See. I gotta
All
share.
right, here we go.
Let me just share this. Share screen. No, just quit that. And we'll go here. Watch this Silverado there.
You got to make it bigger for my blind, but okay.
Would you just relax? Let me pull it in here so people can see what we're looking at. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's see what happens. Is this it? No, that's not it.
That's it.
This it. All right, let's watch it.
That is a truck.
Look at that. Crazy. At one point,
oh my gosh.
Holy shoot.
Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
That poor kid.
Look at, that's awesome.
And then it picks it up and puts it
on
back,
his tires,
and he's able to drive away. Can you imagine that teenager? I would shit myself.
Like, probably didn't want to. He probably didn't want to be late to school.
Holy cow!
That is pretty bad.
See, I'm going to Kansas on Friday, and I'm petrified.
Right. Tornado Alley.
Right, yeah, I'm petrified. Fun. Wow,
that's fun. That's cool.
That was cool. Thank
it's cool because I wasn't in it.
And he's safe.
I'll tell you what, that little fella shit his drawers, though.
Oh, yeah. I shit my drawers watching that, I think. Seriously.
Speaking of a day.
Oh, seriously. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to Mike's house and try it. I don't know if I could just buy one.
Oh, it is amazing.
All right. So how do you feel about watching stuff like that? Does that give you anxiety?
No, I can watch stuff like that. I can't watch like a human breaking their leg at something.
No, right? I can't watch those things either. Or people like
hitting their heads or whatever.
My son loves watching like people, falling off of
skateboards
and stuff like that. I can't do it. It hurts me. It's awful. I can't watch.
Yeah. So I can literally, that's okay. I don't mind that. But yeah, I can't watch. You want to get freaked out. Go onto YouTube and watch people who crawl through caves.
No,
because I get a little claustrophobic, and my anxiety builds like, how they can't get out of there.
No,
what are they doing?
I don't know, but I'm gonna Google the China plane crash theory because I want to know.
Do we want to see it? I could Google it. We can Google it. Let's just go here. We'll go. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I heard that it went down. Another one went down.
It plummeted 20,000 feet in a minute.
China plane crash.
They said normally on plane crashes,
I
think so. Yeah. Watch that.
All right. Let me pull it in.
So they said that normally on plane crashes, people don't really notice. They don't feel it because you don't lose altitude that way.
Right.
But they are saying that at this time that people were, you obviously couldn't help to feel it.
Right. Well, that's what happened to my good friend Kobe Bryant. They were in a fog,
right?
And they didn't know they were going down until they hit and went boom,
right?
Because they couldn't tell which way they were going. All right, let's see what this one does.
It takes 2 seconds. You only see it in 2 seconds.
Oh, well, I thought that was the video. What happened?
What did you do?
What just happened? All right, I guess that's not the video. All right, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try a different one. We'll just keep talking. So
I just don't know what it is. So I've been trying to figure out. They said that they'll study the video records. This video comes from a mining company that was.
So it looks like this.
Yeah. That's it.
I just want to make sure this is it before I get everybody excited.
It takes like 10 seconds for it to not even. It's playing an ad.
There it is.
There it is.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes. Look at how straight down that goes.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, but I don't think.
There it is.
There it is. Is this it?
Yes. Click it.
Let's see.
Well,
that dropped like a turd.
Isn't that crazy?
Boom. That's an aeroplane. Interesting.
Like how that doesn't make any sense.
This is our French.
Mà chị em cho đi mà bà chính em cộng lộ và chia sẻ lấy đi lũ của đi vậy.
What is happening? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what was going on there.
Right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Anyway, so a big plane, was it full of people?
132 passengers.
Yeah.
132 passengers.
Yeah, done. Dead.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Where do you bury the survivors?
No, there were no survivors. How do you survive that?
What about the TikTok I sent you, Kent? Well,
what about the who sent that?
Stephanie.
Well, what did you not send me the TikTok? He doesn't have
send
his
it
phone.
to Don. My phone's over in the production booth.
The production booth. Send it to me, Steph. We'll definitely look at it.
So there's a lot of weird things going on, right? What do you think, that it was shot out of the sky? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I think there was it's got to be a
foul play,
terrorist, or suicide by
But for China, why?
By the pilot.
You think it's Putin?
No, I don't think it's Putin.
Think it's the Ukraine president? What's his name? Everybody seems to love. You think it was him?
No. I think it was a pilot or somebody else.
Why would they do it?
What do you mean?
Was there somebody important on that plane?
I don't know. I think no. Haven't you ever heard of?
They just went into the middle of a field or something.
Suicide by pilot is actually a thing. Like pilots get suicidal, and then they use the plane as a yeah.
We're going down.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we're going down.
What is this?
Someone said ran out of gas.
I don't think so.
They run out of gas. They could still fly level. They don't.
Yes, they don't do that.
They don't nosedive.
Steph, did you send me a TikTok?
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't.
Nope, she didn't send me a TikTok. She's a terrible.
She did send it
guest.
to me, but my phone's not with me.
So I don't know. I was wondering if you thought of that.
I since that's the first I saw.
Yeah, you didn't hear about it either.
I heard that one went down, but I didn't know if it like skid off the. I didn't know it took a nosedive.
Yeah, that's not just a nosedive. That's like that's bad. Oh, okay, I got it. It says.
Hey,
so
Scott.
gross.
Hey, how are you, Scott?
Here,
Scott Giles.
I'll let you look. It says so gross.
Oh yeah, that one. No,
what
you gotta see this.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. So instead of tattoos, they're scarring themselves, right? That's messed up. Now, what these kids don't know. So she sends me this video of this girl who's got her arm tattooed, right? And it's like blacked out. Yeah, thanks, Steph. Got it. So it's like blacked out. So they put like green gray on her arm, like a full sleeve. And then they cut flowers deep into her, so it's red and bloody, which they're not going to stay red and bloody. It's going to scar up. But scarring now is a thing with people.
I'm like, it's right here. I just sent. It's right here.
So bad.
It's right here.
It's so bad. I don't understand why you would do that.
I don't know. And is her body going to stay gray?
Yeah, that's a tattoo. The gray is tattooed.
So her scar will be white.
Right. Not that red. I mean, she's bleeding, obviously, because
it's disgusting.
It is bad.
And how painful is that? You think that a tattoo needle would be painful?
Not too bad.
What?
You got some tats, don't you?
I have one.
Yeah.
One. And I was a wussy. I cried like a 5-year-old. It took like 3.5 minutes to get it done. And I was a whimpering huge. It's actually a funny story. I got it on my ankle, and it's a tribute to my dad. It's my dad's little character that he drew. So we went with my ex-husband, my nephew, my mom, myself. So we go to this tattoo parlor, and my nephew gets it right here, like ginormous on his chest. And he's like handling it like a champ. And then my ex-husband goes and he gets it on the back of his leg, and he's handling it like a champ. And they both, my nephew and my ex-husband had writing around it in memory of him and put stuff. My mom and I, we just wanted the character. So I get it on my ankle, and it's like, I don't know what size, how big is that?
Sure, a donut size.
A donut size.
Yeah. Glazed
outline.
Yeah.
Outline. It's an outline.
Right.
It's like one line with some ears. I was like, please make it stop. It's so painful. It's so painful. I was crying. The guy was like, please let me finish. Like, sit still. And I was like, it's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Now, I want to preface this by I have had, I don't know, 13 head surgeries where they've cut my head open from ear to ear. I've had a burst fallopian tube. I've had an appendicitis burst.
Painful things.
I've had painful things. Nothing more painful than that. And so I was like, what is wrong with me? We couldn't figure it out. And it turns out I forgot when I was 23, I worked at the melting pot and a pot of hot boiling water went down my leg and I had third-degree burns on my right side.
So that was the scar tissue.
I picked the wrong ankle, apparently. Yeah. So don't get a tattoo on top of third-degree burns.
You shouldn't get one
then
on your ankle.
I'm whimpering. And then what happens? My mom, my dad's been dead 9 years, so maybe she was 70 at the time. Sits there, puts her hand like this. The guy puts it on her wrist. She's like, "You're a wuss." Yeah. That was my mother.
Yeah.
So yes, I have one tattoo.
But that looks very painful. I don't know why.
It was painful.
I'm talking about that video.
Oh, that video?
Yeah, I don't know why.
About my wussy tattoo.
I don't know why anybody would scar themselves that way.
I don't know either.
And first of all, it's an ugly color. You just colored your arm.
That's gross. Do you have any
tattoos? It looks like it's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I've got one on my finger.
Yes, that I've seen.
I've got one there.
Yes. What does that say? Don't sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Somebody has that with you?
Yes,
your daughter?
My 2 daughters.
Oh, your 2 daughters.
Right. Yeah.
Very cool. And what's that from?
That's Garth Brooks, The River.
Oh, very cool.
Dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows.
Yes.
Dreamers.
I do love that song. You can stop.
All right.
And what else do you have?
And then I've got my family crest on the back of my right calf. I guess it's not on the back of my calf. I guess it's my calf.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got one on the shoulder here.
Of what?
I never tell anybody what it is to see if they can guess and go, oh.
So you're going to take your shirt off and
so a lot of people are like, what is that, a horse head? What was going on? So you got to kind of look at it. But it's a whole story. But now I'm gonna half sleeve it out. So
very cool. I know somebody who just got a sleeve.
Steph's new one is beautiful. Have you seen her? She heard the start of her sleeve.
We don't talk about it.
What?
Shut. Anyway, so what does that say? What does Steph say?
You are uninvited to my next session.
Okay, well, I thought we weren't talking about it, but apparently she ratted herself out, so you're fine.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Her tattoo is gorgeous, but we should stop talking about it right now.
It's breathtaking.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
It's boobies.
Stop talking.
It's boobies, skirt steak, and fries.
Listen, just stop talking.
That's right.
Anyway, so I've always wanted to have another tattoo, but that pain was so bad I don't know if I could get past it. Even though in my head I know it's because it was a damaged skin area, but I've always wanted to get my kids footprints, baby footprints. But it hurts.
Get their footprints now.
No.
Size 14.
My son is a 15. That would be like my whole back.
What the hell is it? I missed getting the tattoo when he was a baby. So when he graduated.
Can you imagine somebody has my son's shoe says, "Oh, here's the best."
Bigfoot.
What did Linda say? Oh, you're welcome, Linda.
Yeah. I
know, from one Jewish mother to another. I know. Anyway, Steph's never going to talk to me again. Anyway, just move on.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know anything.
What?
I don't know anything.
So,
a big size 15 right on your back.
My son
be like Sasquatch.
So my son was going to be in Mr. McHenry on Thursday, but they're not. His partner pulled out. So this guy was going to be Mr. McHenry, which is supposed to be very funny. And I would really like to go to this on Thursday. And my son was going to wear a dress, and he was supposed to be the date of this guy. And they had everything going well until they couldn't figure out how to get him size 15 dress shoes. Apparently, they don't make size 15 women's dress shoes.
Not cheaply.
No.
I imagine there's probably some ladies out there.
It's so crazy. What does that say?
Where?
It's probably from Stephanie, and she hates me.
I don't know.
What are those?
She's laughing, I think.
Oh, she's laughing at me?
Are
those laughing or those kisses? Maybe she's kissing me.
I don't, perhaps. I'll watch. It's fine. Yeah, so you're thinking you've got their footprints?
I do. I have their footprints, and I will never do it.
Yeah, because they would have to shade that in. And
not happening. I don't know how you guys have the I mean, does Michael not know? He's a great listener.
Is that McKay?
That was Michael Adams.
Oh, Michael Adams. Yeah.
Michael Adams, one of my ex-agents who doesn't listen to my show.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? Yeah. Sorry.
Excuse me. 1 second.
Right.
Excuse me. I'm on the radio.
There you go.
Oh, it came up with, yeah, I'm on the radio.
Yeah, there it is.
Probably, I said, excuse me. And it was like you
yeah,
dumbass,
right.
I'm on the radio.
Yeah, hello.
So did we ever talk about what you were doing for spring break?
No, we started talking about flooring, and then we got into some DIY
Yes. So what are you doing for spring break?
Nothing. We're hanging out.
Well, that was worth the wait.
Yeah.
I'm so glad our listeners.
So truly nothing. So this year is Alice's and my 30th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And so she and I are taking about 3 or 4 days up in Door County in June for our 30th. And then sometime in the summer, we will, maybe July-ish or something like that, we will get an Airbnb for the family to hang out, like in Kentucky on a lake or something.
That's really fun.
So we're bypassing spring break this year. We usually do something fun for spring break, but special year. So
airfare is out of control. I wanted to go to Florida. Yeah. My mom, I haven't seen her since December.
Yeah, remember a couple of years ago, it was like round trip $65.
Correct.
What?
Correct. So I looked to see how much it would be, and it was almost $1,700 for 2 tickets to Florida.
Yeah.
I was like, Ma, see you in July.
That's right.
When you come home.
Oh,
not happening.
Right.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, remember that? Now, if you ever, I would always go through Steph's bookkeeping. And have Steph's bookkeeping book my flights, because she always tends to find the best deals.
So she's a part-time travel agent?
I don't know how she does it.
Well, she's going to be looking for tickets to Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
We're going to Hawaii.
You guys are going when Tim and Sally.
No, Tim and Sally aren't going now.
Oh.
Their company changed plans.
Bastards.
I know, right?
They can't do that to people.
Right? You tell them to work their butts off. So, but whatever, they won.
So they're heading to Minneapolis. What?
No, they're gonna. Their company's gonna make it up to them. So they're doing a great job. So
they are. But oh my God, you want to talk about a moment of being pissed off? Like they've been talking about, like, here we go, right?
Yeah, they'll go. So I think we were talking about we should have a networking trip to Hawaii.
Sure.
Alice, let you go.
I don't know. My phone's ringing over there.
Why is your phone ringing? Who is it?
We'll let it ring.
It's probably Michael Adams looking for you.
It could be. Could be.
So where is it that you want to travel to?
I like the woods, the mountains, things like that. I think I shared. It's called the Slide, I think, out in Arizona. Have you seen this?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's cool. I like to marvel. I would not want to go to the Grand Canyon. I'm a little spooky on heights, and I don't know, in a previous life or something, if I fell down a big mountain or something. But looking in a deep gorge, even on that thing that walks out over in the glass, I don't think I'd enjoy that.
Would you go bungee jumping?
Not anymore. When I was a kid, maybe, but not anymore.
Skydiving?
No. Yeah, there's no reason to jump out of a plane.
Can you walk across a wooden bridge?
I would say maybe. I would try, but I would say maybe. Like one of those swinger ones.
Yeah, one of those swinger across like a
gorge or something. Yeah, I would try, but I
wouldn't even try.
I don't know.
Not on your life.
I would. Yeah. See, I build up a little anxiety just thinking about it too. So.
What does Linda say?
Yeah, Slide Rock in Sedona. Yeah. Where it's like, it looks like a Dr. Seuss painting. It's really cool.
Yeah.
You've seen that, right?
I remember you told us about it, and then I showed you where Joe went, and you said it was not the same place. But right. I mean, let's be honest. Arizona has some gorgeous, gorgeous places to visit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's just some cool
topography. We have cornfields.
We've got a lot of corn. You sit in my backyard and look at one. It's beautiful.
We have cornfields.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I enjoy it because I don't look at it as somebody else's house when I'm in my backyard.
Yeah.
And there's cranes. There's a lot of birds and things out there. It's really
That's pretty cool.
I saw a little fox the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Careful of your dogs.
My dog will beat up the fox.
Your dogs will beat up the fox. Yeah. I almost brought my dog here today.
Yeah, you trained him, right? You sent him off to obedience school.
He's really good.
How long was he gone?
Here a week.
Yeah.
Buddha's dog training. She did great. He knows how to sit and stay and leave it. And he recalls back great when I call him. And
can he walk without a leash?
Well, no, I don't know that he could walk without a leash. He probably could, but I wouldn't do it. But he heals great. You can walk him. He sits when people walk up to him.
Yeah, nice.
You stop, he stops. It's great.
Mm-hmm. That's what Ashley's dog, my daughter's dog. He's like that now. He's 8 years old, I think, 7 or 8 years old, and she took him to school to be a therapy dog, and now she's actually working someplace where like, yeah, bring him. That would be cool. They're like best friends. I'm afraid when that dog passes because it's going to kill her. He's truly one of the most cool dogs I've ever known. Yeah.
My dog is pretty great. My dog comes to work with me every day.
Mm-hmm.
My dog is like my sidekick.
Yeah. Mine, Remy, is she's a ditzy blonde. She is all over everywhere.
How old is she?
She'll pay attention to me too. She'll pay attention to me, and she'll sit and do things, shake, paw, those type of things. And we've got her trained. We've got the shock collar, but we don't shock her. Just beeps. Once it beeps, she's just like, whoop. Okay, I'll stop pulling or doing whatever I need to do.
Elton started barking a lot, so I have one of those on him, and it's just the beep.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Like, whoa,
oh. Yeah.
Whoops.
It definitely does. So so Elton has done great. She did a great job. My other dog still wants to eat him. It's not a good home life for either one of them. No.
Just a grouchy old dog.
My dog is 14. Does not like the puppy.
Too much energy.
The puppy is also like a pony.
Yeah.
And my dog that I thought was a big dog is not such a big dog anymore. It looks like a small dog.
Did you let the old dog become the alpha dog, or
the old dog is definitely the alpha dog? The old dog makes sure.
As long as Elton knows his place.
Elton definitely is scared to death of Bowser.
Yeah, that's good.
And they're really great dogs. So Michael will be staying at the house with the puppies because he is obsessed with Elton.
That guy?
Yeah, the guy who didn't know I was on a radio show right now.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, no, fun stuff. I mean, it's a fun time. It's an interesting time in the world. I think that, if you're exhausted, enjoy the exhaust, right? Because this is what you worked hard for. This is, as long as it's not stressful exhaustion, Yeah.
I mean, listen, I could not be more grateful for my business. Yeah, I'm more grateful for what my life has brought me. Most importantly, I'm grateful for this community and my networking. Yep. Some of the people in these networking groups I, have been a part of are some of my best friends. And, I believe that every journey leads you to your future. And I am very excited about where it is. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Yeah. Is it exhausting? Yeah. Yes. I am older. I'm feeling it. Oh. I've been wearing lots of hats for years. I have never been more tired.
Yeah, that's good. But everything's
exhausting.
It is exhausting to be the best. Well, that happens.
And they always say you can't be the best at everything. So people are always like, you got to give something up. Like, what are you going to give up? Right. I like all of it.
That's right. That's the tough thing.
I think it's hard for people who like to relax and who like to sit and read books and who like to have that downtime. They do not comprehend people like us who that's not us. We go. But when
I can squeeze this one in.
Right. But when I rest, when I'm off and I'm resting, I'm off.
Yeah.
Done. I'm off.
Checked out.
Like checked out. Don't bother me. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And I'm the same way.
Yeah. So you can play.
Like on Sunday, Alice was at a bridal shower, and Lucy was with her. Colette was working. After Mary's, after, was it Sunday? Saturday. So it's Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. So after Mary Shep's show, of course, you can watch Living Low Sodium right here on 21.6 The Net, every other Saturday at 11 a.m.
She's awesome.
Great stuff. She is awesome. So after her show, I went home and it was just me and the dogs. And I had some errands and things to do. I was like, all right, I'll go home. I'll grab something to eat. Then I'll go out and, do this, that, the third. And I sat down and, the dogs were outside because it was a nice day. And I was just like, it can wait. I'm like, I'm not moving today. Nobody was home. I put on one of my favorite shows is Barnwood Builders. And it's just these guys from West Virginia that tear down barns and build log cabins,
Yeah.
And I watched that for like 4 hours, just sat there and
no nap.
Nope.
That's impressive.
And it just was like, didn't really move much, had a couple things to eat, good, healthy things. Not like I was sitting there eating Doritos. And then Alice ended up getting home about 5:30 or 6. She's like, "What are you doing for dinner?" I said, "I'm not hungry." She goes, "Well, we're not either. We were at a bridal shower."
Right.
I said, "All right." And then that was it. What'd you do today? Nothing. That pissed her off.
Yeah. No, my kids and I went through. We cleaned out our basement.
Yeah.
So we watched and we had some memories and, so. Should we talk about embarrassing stories?
Yeah, let's. Yeah.
So should I share this to everybody in the whole world?
I think they need to hear it.
So, I was on the swim team.
Oh, what was your event?
The 500.
Whoa.
So
nice.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Right. And so you know how you can take a picture of a picture, but back in that when we were kids. It was a picture, and you couldn't zoom in on
right.
The
it was like a Polaroid,
it was a Polaroid or whatever. So, have you ever taken pictures of them where you can zoom in and see things?
Yeah.
Well, here's my swim picture. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Do you notice anything?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, could nobody have told me? Nobody has told me. I don't even know if you can explain
that. Let's just say that Aunt Flo got her ready for swim practice.
Was there, and nobody told me that she came by to let everybody know she was there. And no, I did not bleed through my thumb.
No.
Look at how cute these are. This is me and my 2 grandmas. You wonder where Sam gets his curly hair from?
Yeah.
So isn't that fun?
Fantastic.
So we had a lot of fun going through these photos and seeing how crazy we were, and seeing our graduation.
Did you win that race? Maybe there was a little drag there. How did I not get my best time?
Oh my God! Can you imagine? Oh. Could you imagine that? So my kids, of course, had the best time making fun of me, making fun of, my kids were like.
But you have to zoom in.
You have to zoom in. So nobody would have noticed
back then.
Right.
No way you could tell.
Yes.
Right.
Nobody could tell. But it's very, very funny the stuff that you come up with and you find. I saved, hand to God, guys, there's something wrong with me. I found a cookie tin, a round cookie tin filled with my kids' pacifiers.
Why?
I don't know. I kept his pacifiers and they're like stuck together and melted. Gross, It was the grossest thing I've ever seen. Sam's like, what the is wrong with you?
Gonna make a candle. Honey.
Seriously. I was like, I loved you so much. I wanted your, I found my pregnancy tests for each child in a bag with their name on it. I took 2 or 3.
Now, at one point that was important.
But my oldest son was fertility. So that was a big deal. So I took 3 tests and they all came back positive. So I kept them.
Yeah. Well,
who keeps those?
Well, it was a big deal back then when you were a kid.
Out.
Yeah.
When I was
18 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
So I finally threw those out. It's interesting. One of the interesting things
Ashley,
I know.
how are you?
Hi, Ashley. What did she say?
Let's see. Dom hates me because I always want to throw stuff away.
I know. It's terrible.
I'm that way. Get rid of it.
Yeah, not me.
If you haven't looked at it, get rid of it.
Not me. But I did find some really cool stuff. Like, you inherit stuff of your grandparents and stuff.
Yeah.
So check this out. This is the coolest thing. You know what that is?
Yeah, that's no, I don't. It's like a calculator type thing.
It's a check writer.
A check writer.
So you would put in the amount and then you would push those things down and it would bump the check. Yeah. It was my grandfather was an accountant. Oh,
see,
so I found his account.
That's cool. That would look good in here.
Yeah, well, it's on my shelf, so back up.
I
found some old cameras that I'm going to give to Kelsey and have her put up in her studio.
Great ribbon cutting.
It was a great ribbon cutting.
This morning, sorry I couldn't be there.
I was there.
I was wrapped up with a loan closing. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Doing my job.
So, well,
two loan closings today.
All right.
Right there.
That's right. All right. Well, I can't believe people listen to this damn shit
I
for
know.
the whole hour.
That's it. You know what? We absolutely love you. Stick around. I think it's the fourth Tuesday.
They said they were here.
Oh,
they're coming at 7:15.
All right, so
they probably know our show was so bad tonight.
They need to pick it up and come back for. Let me tell you something, brother. With Tom Odell and Tim Santos, a lot of big news in the world of sports, entertainment, and wrestling, and it's going to be a great evening to just hang out with the fellas. So for all of us here at 21.6 Net, thanks for getting caught in the net with us, and remember. For all of our high school friends out there, ladies who are on the swim team, just remember, tuck it, or it's going to be out there for the centuries.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Speaking of tucking it, never mind.
Just let everybody go home.
I don't know. All right. It's over. Why are you guys still here? It's like Ferris Bueller, remember?
Right.
It's done. Go home.